Hi guys, I'm Tina, and this is Crack a Book with Tina. I am doing the new to BookTube tag in this video today, but first I wanted to chat about this. So this china closet was purchased from my grandma, given to my mother. My mother gave it to me. But since I am a older millennial, we don't have china. So before, what I had in here was my kids' board games. But since we have found a new place for the kids' board games, now I'm putting some books in here and filming videos in front of it. So there you go. That's the story behind this. I actually got this idea from another BookTube, Elle from Elliott Books. So she has a china closet like this. So I was like, that's a great idea. So here I am filming in front of it. Also, I have filmed this video. This is my third time trying to film this video. Each time I try to edit and I'm just like, oh no, I can't do that. So yep, this is my third time. Hoping I'll be good with this video. So let's get into the questions now that I've rambled for a little bit. So new to BookTube tag. Question 1. Where are you from? I'm from Seattle, Washington. Yeah. Question 2. Why did you join BookTube? I joined BookTube because I have a book blog and I wanted to make weekly reading vlogs instead of typing posts about vlogging, or not vlogging, posting about what I read that week. So I enjoy watching reading vlogs. I figured, why don't I try to make them by myself instead of doing posts? Question 3. What is the meaning behind your channel name? My channel name is inspired from a movie. Try to guess what movie in the comments, and I'll tell you after you guess. What type of books do you read or want to talk about? I mainly read for a long time paranormal romance. But now I'm getting into the actually fantasy side of the actual fantasy, or not. Paranormal's not. It's fantasy too, but I'm getting more to the fantasy side, like the high fantasy side of that genre. And so probably mainly talking about that. I still love my paranormal romance, so you're gonna see some of that. But I'm taking a break and doing like right now I'm reading Mistborn. So, and getting into that side of fantasy instead of just straight paranormal romance. Who are your favorite authors? Well, Elizabeth Hunter is my favorite paranormal romance author. She is an independent author, and I love her stuff. Sherilyn Keenan, she's a paranormal romance, but she's a little bit on the... She's brutal with her stuff, but her stuff is great. I really like her stuff. I'm deeply invested in Sherilyn Keenan's books. Her Dark Hunter series. I'm like 27th book in, 25th, 20 high 20s, and then I have like 3 more books to go before she writes a new one and brings it out. What is the last book you read? I read A Wizard of Earthsea, and then All Systems Red, I guess, is the last 2 books that I read. Both of them I liked. This classic, I thought I wouldn't like, but I actually really, really enjoyed. My favorite part was there's a wise old wizard, and I love those guys. So he was my favorite character. What are you currently reading? I am currently reading The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. This is my first time reading the series. I'm about halfway through. Thoroughly enjoying it. I love recklessness of Kel and the relationships starting to form with the characters and how the characters interact with each other. Dialogue's amazing. I love good dialogue. In my opinion, you can have a crappy plot, but as long as your dialogue's entertaining, I'm there for you. What do you use for bookmarks? Bookmarks, actual bookmarks. Whatever I can, like if I don't have an actual bookmark handy, I'll use whatever's flat, like a piece of paper, dollar bill. Hair tie, sometimes I resort to hair ties. Pens, although I make sure it's like, I don't write in my books, so I make sure there's no ink touching, or there's no possible. But yeah, I've used anything handy for that moment. Show us your TBR pile. I don't have a TBR pile. I am a mood reader. So once I'm done with this, I'll pick up the second one and read the whole series through, probably one right after another. But I also read on Kindle and audiobook. So if I'm not reading a series there, then I'll pick up just random books. I don't have a pile where I want to get done in a month or a week or so. It's when I'm done with a book, I just search for the next book that I feel like reading. Hardcover or paperback? Paperback all the way. Ebooks or physical books? Both. I don't like taking physical books everywhere I go, so I will keep a book on an ebook so I can read for my son's soccer practice, or when I have a break at work and I have time, or anything like that. So I always keep an ebook handy so I have some kind of reading material. Owning or borrowing? Both. I will borrow books from the library. I will buy books that I really want, but I don't have a lot of space in my house, hence I'm using my china closet. So I don't like owning books that I don't feel like I'm gonna read again. So if I buy a book from a used bookstore, I have a used bookstore that I can return books and get store credit for. So, but I like reading physical books a little bit over reading ebooks, but I love the convenience of the ebooks. So borrowing, owning, doesn't matter. I like both. What book or series got you into reading? My favorite book as a kid is Where the Wild Things Are. I love this book. Yeah, so probably this book got me into reading because I always wanted it read to me, and I always wanted to read it. So, how did you discover BookTube? I don't remember. It was earlier this year, actually. For the longest time, I've been completely oblivious to the fact that there's the BookTube. If I would have known years ago, I would have totally been watching it. So I don't know what made me discover. I know book blogs. I've been reading book blogs forever a day, but for some reason I didn't investigate BookTube. What challenges do you think you'll face with your own channel? Well, editing, and then be done with edit and actually put it up. Hence, this is my third time with this video. Yeah, actually putting the video up on YouTube that I filmed. Where else can we find you? You can find me, mainly on Discord. A channel on Discord where I do buddy reads, and I have a Twitter, Facebook, but I'm not super active on those things. I don't post a lot. I post my blog post, not super active on those things. But if you want to get a hold of me, follow my Discord channel. I'll link that below. Or if you want to chat with me about books, I'm on there all the time, every day. Yeah, that's it. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, comment below. Make sure you subscribe and like. Yeah. Bye.